Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing some gameplay of one of my new games that I got on my Nintendo 3DS XL. So I'm playing Angry Birds Star Wars, which is basically similar to the normal Angry Birds game, but it's Star Wars themed, but on the 3DS. So basically I didn't know that there was any Angry Birds games on the 3DS until I was looking on CEX for some new games, and I found out that they make Angry Birds ones. So I picked up Angry Birds Trilogy and Angry Birds Star Wars since they were doing a really good price on them. So let's try and get all of the pigs. Got one. Actually I got two, which is always a bonus. So I've cleared that level and got 3 stars as well as a high score. And if you're wondering why I've got 2 players on here, it's because it's both of them are me, but I've done that so it gives it a bit more chance of win, sort of thing. Yeah, since I've not played the game for that long yet, so I'm just learning the controls. Let's try and get this one. Got him. Now let's try and get all 3 of those at once. If I can aim for somewhere about here, I could probably get all 3 of them. Let's try. Yep, got all 3 of them. Nice. And what do you think of Red, guys? Yeah, the bird, that's his name, Red. Yeah, for Star Wars. So let me show you guys the game. So this is the game here. Yeah, and let's just talk a little bit about the other games I got as well. Yeah, so I got all my games in this case that I bought. So this is what I got so far. Sorry about the lighting. Yeah, I've just got some mood lighting on at the moment for gaming. So I've got Cars 2 for the DS, Sonic, Mario and Sonic Olympics, Winter Olympics, Sonic Rush Adventure for the DS. Then for the 3DS I've got Angry Birds Trilogy. And then this is one that I bought along with the console for my first game to play. For the 3DS, Sonic Racing All-Stars Transformed, which is a really good game. And then I've got Mario Kart 7, which is a all-time classic on the DS or 3DS or DSi. Then I've got Super Smash Bros for the 3DS, which is also a very good game. Yeah, I've played Super Smash Bros Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch, and that's very good, and this is also very similar. I haven't played this one properly yet because I was going to play it last night, but I had an update to do on it, so I couldn't really play it for that long. And then I've got Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends for the 3DS. So I've got this one for PS4 that I play on my PS5, and I've played that multiple times, yeah, with my mates and friends, yeah, basically. And it's a very good game, especially a very good game as well to play with friends. So I'll definitely be doing that again for the 3DS. And one thing to note, guys, if you're getting a 3DS or a DS or a DSi in 2026, just note that the online multiplayer was shut down in 2016, if not earlier. I'll put the exact dates in the description. Yeah, Nintendo has shut down a lot of the things now on the DS and the 3DS and the DS family in general. Yeah, basically because since it's getting older now, yeah, because this one was released in 2012, yeah, which was 13 years ago, if not 14 years ago. Yeah, so they decided to shut it down since it was getting old, basically, to make room for like newer gen consoles like the Switch and the Switch 2. And also the eShop has been shut down. So basically the Nintendo eShop has been shut down. You can still load up the app, yeah, but you can't actually purchase or use your balance no more, because when you try to do it, all the games just come up saying unavailable. No matter what the game is, it just says unavailable. Yeah, I think they shut that down around the same sort of time as well. Yeah, which is a little bit of annoying if you were hoping to like purchase digital games. And even though the online multiplayer was shut down, you can't play with friends online no more, but you can still play with friends locally through local wireless play on if the game supports that. Yeah, like you can on Mario Kart 7 and also on Cars 2 and the Sonic Racing All Stars Transformed. You can still do that on that one as well. Yeah, and you can also use the download play, which basically, if you didn't know, download play is the app that's already pre-installed. So it's this one here, and basically if you wanted to play with a friend on a game that you've got but your friend doesn't have it, basically your friend can go onto the download play on their DS, DSi or 3DS or whatever DS they have. Yeah, and then they can search for it. As long as you've got a lobby set up for local wireless on the game, it will show up. So now let's get back to the game, and before that I'm just going to explain a bit about what's on here. So you've got the Nintendo 3DS camera, which you can take pictures using these cameras that are here. I've tried it, but the quality isn't that good since it's an old device. Then you've got Nintendo 3DS music, which is for like listening to like Nintendo sounds like from games. Then you've got the Mii Maker for making your Miis. Street Pass Mii Plaza. I'm not 100% sure what this one is yet. If you guys know anything about this, comment down below. Same with this one, I'm not sure what that does. Or this one. Then you've got your activity log where you can see like how many hours you've been on each game and that. And then you've got your settings for like your console and all that. Yeah, and the 3DS XL comes with a pre-installed 1GB memory card already, but to be honest, the memory card isn't really needed as such anymore. You still need it for like updates and things like that. Yeah, like downloading updates, but you don't actually need it to hold any game data on it. since all the game data is saved on the card for the game. And also all your progress on the game and things like that is also saved on the game card. Unlike with the Nintendo Switch or anything, where it saves it on the actual console itself, but with the DS's, it saves it on the card, which is much better. So let's get back to the game. So with this one, I'm going to try and go for the TNT to get that. Because if I can get the TNT, that will basically explode all of them. It's going to be a bit difficult though, since it doesn't show you where you're aiming it properly with this one. I'm going to try and go about, I'd say about there. Oh, I've got one. So let's retry that level. So I've got them all. And I just unlocked some illustration bonus content and Rebel Pilot sticker. And I unlocked 10 stars. And by the way guys, if you have any recommendations for me for any games that you've personally played, like Sonic, Mario, or any games similar to what I've got, let me know down in the comments what you would recommend. So far my favourite game is this one, since I loved playing Angry Birds as a kid, as the mobile version that you can get, Angry Birds 2, which is still a very good game. So if you like the mobile games, you'll definitely like this as well. It's a little bit different with the controls, but once you get used to it, it's alright. Alright, last bird. Let's try and see if I can get this. No, missed it. I'll have to try again. And I've got a little Darth Vader there. That's what you get for when you failed the level. And by the way guys, just note as well, yeah, if you are getting the same one as this, the 3DS XL, this is the 2012 version, or there is also the 2015 3DS XL new. Yeah, it isn't new. What they mean is that that's just the branding that they gave it, the new 3DS XL, basically, which is similar to this one but slightly bigger in size and a slightly bigger battery. And as well guys, in the DS's in general, the batteries are removable. So if you remove these two screws on this exact one for the 3DS XL, this back cover comes off and then you can take the battery out. It's similar to one of those old Nokia phone batteries where they just come out. So I've got one more to go. And don't mind about the noise in the background guys, I think it's an airplane going over, not quite sure. Oh, I nearly got him. Oh wait, hold on, no I haven't. Oh wait, yes I have, nice. Yeah, that's the thing with Angry Birds, sometimes you don't always get it, but if you give it a minute, sometimes it rolls like it did then and then you get it. Didn't get as many stars, but I still completed the level. So basically, the less birds it takes to get all of them, the more stars you'll get. So since it took me quite a few tries to do it, that's why I only got 1 star. So I'm going to move on to one more game before I end the video. And this is what the animation is like that you get, which is very cool. And just note as well guys, with the 3DS and the DS, yeah, you don't get the save on this screen like you do with a Switch or Switch 2. So because like I say, all the progress is saved on your game card. Once it's put into the console, it starts saving it onto the card. Also, it seems this one does get saved on. Yeah, not all of them do. yeah, so that one does, but not all of them do save on there like that. So let's try a bit of Kung Fu Panda, Showdown of Legendary Legends. And also guys, comment down below which DS you have. Also, when I put the next game in there, it took the other one off. I've not tried this one yet, so I'm gonna try it out and show you guys what my reaction is to it and what I think of it. Since I've played it on PS4, it's probably going to be mostly the same to that. And you can play this one with friends as well. Let's go with Poe. Actually, let's do reverses. So I'll be Poe. Let's go with Tigress. Let's randomise it for which one. Oh, Noodle Shop. This one's a good one. And as well guys, if you are interested in this sort of video, yeah, for the 3DS or any other DS sort of thing, comment down below if you would like to see more games like this. So just gonna like to warm up the controls on. Oh, I see. I said B is jump. Let's see what A is. Oh, A is nothing. X is like, yeah, punch. And then Y is kick. Let's see what this is. Maybe I'll do it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Come back here, Tigress. take that, Tigress. Yep, so I won. And one thing that I do like about the 3DS XL is that you get this little stylus pen with it, because this bottom screen is a touch screen basically. Yeah, and the actual stylus pen itself isn't really that complicated, as it's just a plastic pen with no electronics, and basically it's made from like a special type of plastic that's like, it works with touch screens basically. So now let's do one more match. So I am going to be, let's go, oh I forgot I've got to use this. Let's go with Master Shifu. And for my opponent, let's mix it up a bit and go with random, so it's a bit of a mystery of what it is going to be. Let's randomise that again as well. Or Cliff Rope Bridge, this is a very good one as well. Yeah, to be honest, all of the maps are very good, to be honest, as they are very nicely designed. Nor me either. Oh, so I've got this one. Nice try. I think this one's a buffalo, I'm not quite sure. Let's break this. Basically with this one you can sort of like do this with the rope. Now it makes it a bit easier for you to win. Even though I don't really need it to be made easier. Oh yeah, so it isn't a buffalo, it's a ball. Because it says right there, Master Ball. I don't know why the Master Ball did that, because that just makes it better for me. Still doing it. Yeah, let's make it fair for him and go over. Alright, here's one. I mean, I have one. But I'm going to have to end it here, guys, because my 3DS XL needs charging. Yes, it does. So basically, guys, depending on what game you're using, it tends to use up a lot of power. So I've just found out, guys, so with the 3DS XL, so your last game will remain on here, yeah, until you put a next one in, or until you do that. So see you guys in my next video. Comment down below what you would like to see next, or what game you would like to see a video on from what I showed that I have. So see you guys in my next video.